Look at the timeline for global technology adoption. It took airlines 64 years to reach 50 million users. By contrast, WeChat hit that same milestone in a single year, and Pokémon Go reached it in just 19 days. That compression of time, from decades down to weeks, is the defining signature of Industry 4.0. Technological spread is no longer linear, it is exponential. Historically, businesses navigated this spread using intuition. Marketing was built on slow feedback loops, where executives made decisions based on observation and local trends. In a hyper-fast market, relying on legacy intuition is a liability. Survival now requires the complete integration of artificial intelligence to process information at the speed of modern commerce. Artificial intelligence is the ability of a computer program or machine to learn, think, and decide with human-like logic, but at a scale no human can match. AI doesn't exist in a vacuum. It is the apex of a three-tier architecture. It requires a massive base of big data and a middle layer of rigorous analytics to function. To navigate Industry 4.0, businesses must move away from guesswork and methodically build this decision-making pyramid from the ground up. All digital intelligence starts with the foundation. Before a system can think, it needs raw material. This is big data. Data sets defined by a volume and complexity that overwhelms traditional data processing software. We categorize this data using the 3 V's framework: volume, velocity, and variety. Volume describes the sheer scale of the information. Driven by IoT sensors and social feeds, organizations have moved from managing gigabytes to storing tens of petabytes. Velocity refers to the speed of the incoming stream. This data must be handled in near real time, as smart products and RFID tags generate torrents of information that require an immediate response. Variety marks the shift in format. We are no longer just looking at neat database spreadsheets. We are dealing with unstructured text, audio files, and video. To make this material useful, a business must first integrate it through extraction and transformation, then manage it using scalable cloud storage or data lakes. Once that data is captured and formatted, the organization can move to the final step of the foundation: analysis. Raw big data is unrefined fuel. It provides zero business value until it is processed and interrogated to find the signals within the noise. The middle layer of the pyramid is marketing analytics, the practice of transforming that raw fuel into actionable insights to maximize ROI. Business intelligence exists on a spectrum. As complexity increases, so does the strategic value of the insight. Descriptive analytics is the baseline. It uses historical reporting to answer a simple question: what happened? Diagnostic analytics goes a step further, investigating patterns and past anomalies to answer, why did it happen? Predictive analytics is forward-looking. It uses models derived from past data to forecast future trends, answering the question, what will happen next? Prescriptive analytics is the highest level of the spectrum. It uses simulations and algorithms to answer, what should we do? Most businesses today face a critical bottleneck. They are currently utilizing only backward-looking descriptive models, telling them what they have already lost or won. Companies gain a decisive lead by crossing the threshold into predictive and prescriptive models, allowing them to act before the market shifts. At the apex, AI takes over by automating the execution of prescriptive analytics using machine learning. This creates several core benefits. First, it enables data-driven decision-making that removes the errors inherent in human intuition. Second, it provides enhanced customer segmentation. Algorithms can group users by unseen behavioral preferences that basic demographics like age or gender would miss. This allows for hyper-personalized targeting. Netflix, for example, uses individual viewing histories and preferences to curate content recommendations that maximize user retention. Campaign ROI increases because AI can perform rapid A/B testing, instantly diverting marketing funds away from low-performing ads and toward high-performing channels. It can even anticipate customer needs. E-commerce engines use browsing and purchase histories to recommend products before a customer has even begun a new search. Finally, AI offers a competitive advantage through social sentiment tracking and real-time performance monitoring of every dollar spent on digital advertising. At this apex layer, AI operates as a measurable science. ensuring every marketing strategy is optimized through the weight of data. When this architecture is fully built, it allows a business to move from raw data to strategic action in seconds. However, current data shows that widespread implementation is facing significant structural barriers. For 23% of companies, the primary obstacle is a legacy corporate culture that does not recognize the need for AI-driven transformation. For another 19%, the barrier is technical, a lack of data or quality issues corrupting the pyramid's base. Finally, 18% face a skills gap, unable to hire the talent required to manage the analytics engine. Data is the fuel for the digital economy, but without proper infrastructure and human insight, it is unusable. The future belongs to leaders who can manage the full stack, harvesting big data, moving through the analytics spectrum, and deploying AI to drive their strategy.